Hi there, welcome to the weekly Dogecoin Wyckoff wild speculation. So we're looking at the weekly chart of Dogecoin with all these Wyckoff tags. So before getting into the details, as usual, these sessions are not financial advice, they're for education research purpose only and for discussions with you and the rest of the online community. So your comments are very welcome. Let's look at what we have here. Assuming that this preliminary support tag is valid that I put, I think, last week, if that's true, you may ask whether we have already seen the selling climax. That may not be the case. However, I can still put a tentative tag over here. Reason being, there isn't much continuous selling. It's this one over here or this over here, it's pretty much driven by the tariffs announcements. I would see it that way, and not the actual natural selling activities because of the decline of like the broader market. So I guess there's still a chance that will happen. Even though if this is true, a lot of times the selling climax isn't the actual bottom of the cycle. So we've seen this very long accumulation cycle between 2022 and 2024, and then we have seen this accumulation cycle that happened mid to end last year. So as of this moment, the price level has got to very close to what we have seen last year. However, it's still not as low as that, and that's quite a gap between that or the current level and also the absolute low of the bigger accumulation cycle. So be very careful with all the altcoins. It may not be the end of the distribution cycle yet. If we look at the daily, obviously this has gone outside of the yellow box again. So this is more like a short-term trading zone or trading range, and like a bullish flag in terms of candlesticks pattern. So however this would go, it all depends on the news. If there's no good news, it's possible that it comes down to test some of the support levels. So you may ask, where is the support level? We haven't drawn any lines over here. So let's draw a resistance first. We see these little, let me change it to line, it's easier. So we see these peaks, this low, this peak, and a peak here, and a couple of peaks here as well. So it's probably a good reference if I draw a line here. So we're very close to this. The current price is very close to this already. If we have to like nudge it up a little, so it touches these two peaks and also get closer to these peaks. So there's still a little bit of gap. So currently it's 16 cents 80. That line would be around 17 cents 70, close to. Remember, always it's a range. It's not like an exact price point. So it can go a little bit higher. Don't go overly bullish if that happens. Because like this one, this little peak over here we've seen, it lasted for 3 days roughly, and then it immediately returned to where we are at now. So as long as the macro trend is not going crazily upwards in the daily, we won't expect that to happen, right? So be careful if you're trading short term. So that's pretty much for Dogecoin. Just pay attention to the resistance line at around mid 17 cents. We'll see whether a breakthrough will happen or a breakout will happen. So that's all for Doge. See you at Binance Coin session next.